Live from Arlington, Texas, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Siggy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Corey Seager. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. He's had his ups and downs, and it
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Inside just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Chapman gets a piece there. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. Michael Conforto will climb in. Conforto, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside edge. There goes the runner. And a foul ball left side. Righty to the plate. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as they see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
One down. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Conforto rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So here's Wade now. And he dodges that fastball.
Counts 1-0.
Soler leads off second with one gone in the inning. And there's a foul ball. And another ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Semien sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Arlington. And starting this one, Robbie Ray. And singing, it's not hard to see. He's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Chapman throws across the diamond. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
The Giants up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a good take.
2-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third,
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just missing there. Ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Ball 4, and Seager has taken his base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Adolis Garcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Misses. The count now 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Globe Life Field, Thairo Estrada to the plate. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Simeon settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2. Now Marco Luciano. That's ripped. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Jonah Heim stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating the scoring position.
And that's down and away. The Giants leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Popped up, has a beat on it, and there's one away. Here's Marcus Semien.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The pitch. And now 2-0.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And another ball. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Flips the corner, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. 3-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Good hit there, and now maybe extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-2. Here's Leody Taveras. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and it just misses. Durant on its second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Gray back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here is Michael Conforto. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Semien to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And it's fouled away. Tied up here in the early going. That misses off the outside edge. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Seager tosses to first. Giants go in order. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. The wind and the pitch. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left-hand batter waits. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Adolis Garcia. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. At the belt, fires. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. A little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Goes down looking. Rangers. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off. He was late. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Thairo Estrada will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That clips the corner. Estrada in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses. Now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2-away now. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. And that. Bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And here it comes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Low in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And back in Arlington. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano. Gray back to work. Fly ball down the line. Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Langford makes the grab on the run. Here's Matt Chapman. He's been a great free agent sign. Hit in the air, center field. Taveras settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Taveras in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one missed.
1-1.
To third, Chapman. There's 1. Out. Over to first, safe.
Now battle.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Seager stands in now. And ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
All tied up here in game one of this 3-game set. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's back-to-back singles for him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Tristan Beck comes on now.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Estrada. They take the force out. Inning over on the ground out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 2.
Michael Conforto.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Bouncer to second. Gets it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that quickly 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Swung on, popped up left side. Under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chapman under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. That one in there across the letters.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 there. Two outs. The other way. And foul ball. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And a pitch. To the right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Thairo Estrada now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a base hit to right field.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And that should be extra bases. Estrada headed for the plate. He will score and the Giants take the lead. 3-2.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Just as solid.
Michael Lorenzen taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Marco Luciano digs in now. Luciano having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Action in the pen down there. Brock Burke, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Robertson getting cranked up as well. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short. Seager throws to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. In there at the knees. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Ground ball to the right side. Wade steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here is Ezekiel Duran. In the air, out towards left center. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1-2. Back in Arlington. Down the number 2 hitter, Matt Chapman. Lorenzen back to work. Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Out to short. Seager. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Into the outfield, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Soler in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Garcia going back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nice.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Goodbye, home run! It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, David Robertson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Thairo Estrada. Next offering is fouled back. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the count is even. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air right field. Garcia settles under it. 2 away. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Luciano, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, there's a ball. Man at second. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Bailey stands at second with 2 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second. And he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee slings to first. In there. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Just missed.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Here's a 1-1. And that clips the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So now it's Corey Seager. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fastball for a strike. That's a little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The Giants up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside. 1-2 the count. Got it by him for the K. Rangers go down quickly there, and it's still. We go to the 9th, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. And he deals. On the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And that one wrapped foul. Yoan. In the air, left field. Sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler, the next to hit. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
2 outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to Lowe. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Luke Jackson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
1 gone, runner at first. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. There's the strike. Heim stands at first with 1 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants add another to their winning streak.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this squad that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.